Yeah, my viewers, I welcome you to this very important and essential channel. I will urge each and everyone to pay attention to whatever I'm saying. You can discard it after your own examination and evaluation. You know that it is common in our saying that experience is the best teacher. No, experience is never the best teacher. It is evaluated experience that makes the best teacher. Experience that has been re-evaluated, that can only make you the best teacher because you have taught research and you have decided to settle on your past experience. That is the only way you can be a good teacher. So there are a lot of things in the system. We know experience is the best teacher. Experience, no. If you experience something and you have not evaluated it, it can never make you a best teacher. You can only mislead people. I have taken upon myself to read more than 2,000 books across all the races divide. I have been able to read the Bible on countless occasions. I have been able to read the Quran, the Dhammapada, the Torah, the Sanskrit, and the Bhagavad Gita. These are all the religious holy books. When it comes to the Quran, they are saying the same thing. The Quran was built on the Bible. All the prophets in the Bible are repeated in the Quran. But don't forget that Prophet Muhammad did not appear anywhere in the Bible. If there is, I have no idea. Even in the Quran itself, Prophet Muhammad appeared in the Quran about only 4 or 6 times. But Jesus appeared in the Quran on countless occasions. So you can clearly see this is a story that was fabricated, built on lies, built on metaphoric backgrounds. These are stories that can be found on the walls in Kemet or in Egypt. Egypt today wasn't called Egypt when the black men were occupying Egypt. It was called Kemet, meaning black. If you come down south, we have Nubia, meaning black. If you come down south again, which is today Ethiopia, it was called Kush, which is also meaning black. So you can clearly see the black man has been at the forefront of affairs since the beginning of time. But what are we seeing today? The black man has been relegated to the background to the extent that the black man cannot even find any motivation within himself than to be looking up to the others. But any race that will teach you to look upon another race is a race that will enslave you. Anybody that will teach you, that there is even a common saying that don't teach people, don't give fish to people, but teach them how to fish. Today, are we taking, or we are learning how to get on our own? The entire African continent, nobody is free. There can be some few exceptions. As we speak now, the inflation rate in Ghana have more educated elites than almost all other African countries. We have professors at the very positions of importance. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have all the technocrats. But what do we see? Mismanagement, misapplication of public funds. But at the end of the day, when I ask myself, I say, no, we have been the front runners. The first university ever to be established in the world was established by a black man, known as, in Spain, known as the University of Salamanca. Don't even talk about the Fulape College established in Mali. No, I'm talking about the first ever university to be established in the world. It's not a university, Oxford University, it's not University of Liverpool, it is not the Yale University in the United States or any other university. It was the first university ever to be established in the world, was established by the blacks, known as the University of Salamanca, the present Spain. You can check. These are facts. Jesus Christ, that they have made the flagship of Christianity, was born right in Africa. Even 4,000 years. These are fictions. These are fictions. These are metaphoric stories that they have made and turned them into spiritual stories, that we have become so married to this thing that we are not able to disassociate ourselves from this Christianity vibe, that we cannot even think on our own. We think Jesus Christ have to do everything for us, but at a point Jesus Christ even told his parents and his sisters that they should think for themselves, for he is able to take care of his affairs. So what is this telling you? This is telling you your sorrows are your own. Whatever you have today, it is as a result of your thinking. If you are a lawyer, you have thought of it. If you are a bank manager, you have thought of it. So your thought, you become what you think about. That is what I want us to understand. That when you can align your thoughts in a straight manner, in a very positive way towards wealth. You know, religion in some way have made us become mediocre and naive when it comes to wealth and riches, because it is written right there that it will be difficult for a rich man to go to heaven than a camel to go through the eye of a needle. So it has made it in such a way that religion or Christianity, it has become naive for them to display wealth or to chase riches with their mind and their power, and it is not helping us. Those who have given you the book telling you hide your riches in heaven where there are no cockroaches and mouse, today go to their country and see how beautiful the place is. If God has given you gold, diamond, bauxite, cocoa, manganese, clinker, everything, including your knowledge and intelligence, and he is telling you not to make good use of these things but come to heaven and enjoy them, then that God must be going mad. We must understand this. We must be clear. God is not your father. God is not your property. When somebody is speaking something, don't just ignore the person. He's insulting God, so he is evil. No. God has given you gold, diamond, bauxite, cocoa, manganese, clinker, intelligence, knowledge, power, good weather, everything. And at the end of the day, he is telling you, don't make any good use of this to the betterment of your life, but rather suffer and come to heaven and enjoy gold, bauxite, where the streets are painted in gold. This is pure madness. Any God who tells you that God is a mad God, that God is not thinking well. God has given you all this for you to create heaven on earth. When you die, you are going to enjoy the kind of life you have been living here. So when you die as a poor man, don't think you are going to heaven to start eating with golden plate and golden spoon. You are going to eat with the same kind of rubber bowl you have been eating with. So you will have to move away from this kind of religious beliefs that be poor, blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit this. And no. Try to be rich here. Try to be successful here. I'm not saying go and build the whole world, but just build a life around yourself in such a way that when you die and go, those who are coming after you will have something to live on. For some time now, you can clearly see it is only some few people who have been able to break that particular barrier. It is only some few people. We have not been able to do things in the right way. Those who travel and go to Europe, into United States and the rest, they have seen something that me and you, that we are living on this our African soil, we have not seen. Why is it that anytime people travel there, they come back and they put up mega houses? Because they have seen it, that the heaven they are thinking they will be going sometime to come is not true. It is never true. How can you be hiding your treasures in heaven whilst the treasures have been given to you to use to the betterment of your life, and you are putting this thing in heaven which doesn't exist? Do you know the number of people who have died? Nobody goes to the Father except Christ. Do you know the number of people who have died before Christ? Anybody who accepts Christ have decided to put himself in a psychological bondage, have decided to put himself in a psychological prison, in a religious prison, in a spiritual prison. So you cannot think well. You can have the whole world money, but I'm telling you, the happiness within, you can never enlighten it. You can never ignite the power within you because you have not come to the full realization of your entire potential that have been deposited in you. The generations that are coming after you will blame you and blame you for good. Look at the number of people who have laid down their life for your betterment. Do you know the torture our forefathers have gone through to give us this freedom we are enjoying today? People were maimed, people were raped, people were killed, people were stoned, they've let dogs to bite people for them to bark like dogs, to serve as a source of entertainment for the white men. And today we have decided to ignore all these people together and say the blood of Jesus is the ultimate. How can that be, my brothers and sisters? Your fellow man, if it were to be your mother who was taken, who was killed right in front of you, or raped right in front of you, you have decided not to treasure your own. Jesus Christ they are talking about, he doesn't exist. I have to make this thing clear. I would like people to follow me. You are not following me because for following sake. You are following me because I'm giving you an alternative between the mainstream spirituality and the real consciousness of life. Because how can you be thinking about a blood of one man saving the millions? Nobody go to the Father except through him. There are billions of people who have died before the death of Jesus Christ. So where would those people be going? You see, the white man have taken your gold, your diamond, your bauxite, your men. And on realizing that, they have realized if they have not given you a book to turn you into a dormant thinking person, you will come after them. And whenever the black man realizes his full potential, do you know what will happen to the white man? And don't forget that in my subsequent teachings, I'll be teaching why the white man is your son. Every white man you see today is your son. I'll be giving instances. I'll be giving you books written by the white man himself. I'll be giving you quotes written by the white man himself. The reason why the white man came out from the black man. God did not create any other race. No Chinese, no Japanese, no Indian, no white man, no Caucasian, no bronze, no nothing. The first person ever to be created is the black man. And all other race came out from the black man. And these are obvious. Japanese were created by the black man. And if you go to the Kung Fu temples, it is there. The first man ever to come and establish the Kung Fu practice is a black man. So, when I asked the man, why is it that they don't let us know? Do you know the answer the man gave me? He said, we are not supposed to tell you your history. You are supposed to know yourself. If you don't know, why should I come and tell you that this is you are the powerful person? No. So this is a journey. I'm employing each and everyone to just give me your time and your ears for us to learn, to empower each other, because we have to stop a lot of things. Otherwise, do you know what is going to happen to us? If the trend go like this, the entire African continent is going to be occupied with chaos. The hell you are running away from, you enjoy it here. When you die, you go and enjoy it there because you refuse to think. That is why I'm here today to enlighten you, to bring some of the things that has been covered, to uncover some of the things. And before I bring my first teachings to an end, I would like to make it clear that I will never support racism, but what I am for is pride and dignity in one race. I will never support racism, but pride and dignity in one own race. With God dearest blessing, I leave you for a while. One love.